Hey babes, let's talk about three simple things that you could do to have a glow up in your business. Now, I know you've heard that saying that you are a walking billboard, and you are a walking billboard, especially if you're in the wellness industry. As you know, if you're in the wellness industry like me, it's so important that we take time in how we show up at work. A lot of us are independent contractors. A lot of us have our own private suite. Some of us work from home, but we are still wellness professionals, and the way we show up every day screams volumes about the type of work that we do, and then really how long you're going to be in this industry and how successful you're going to be. So the three things that I want to talk about, number one is your signature look, and basically it's just creating or getting a uniform that you wear to work every single day that people recognize you from. So it could be something super simple like buying scrubs or wearing scrubs, or you could even do athleisure wear, or if you prefer to dress up and wear slacks and a nice shirt, whatever it is, be consistent with it and show up with it every single day. Now I know someone's gonna say, well, I just started this business and I don't have the money to go out and buy like work clothes at this moment. When I first started, I literally bought 2 outfits. And for me, that's athletic wear. I wear tights, a white shirt, and a jacket. And usually, just to be honest, it was a Lululemon set. I wore, and it doesn't have to be Lululemon. It could be anything. Just create a uniform. I bought 2 outfits. I wore that to work every single day. I washed it, wore it, washed it, wore it. And then the cool thing about it is that people don't even realize you're wearing the same thing over and over. They just look at it as it's a uniform, and you actually save money creating a uniform versus buying clothes for work. So you could do that same thing with the scrubs. Just make sure you have scrubs that fit you properly, that are not wrinkled, because I know we've all seen that girl with like the scrubs on that look like they were in the dryer and they're just been all bunched up and they're like super wrinkled, because people pay attention to that. Okay, they really do pay attention. Social media world is changing, the industry is changing, and people are looking for people that look like them, right? Because you are the walking billboard. You are a representation of your business. Your clients are walking billboards, okay? So the next thing is going to be how you wear your hair. Now, you may not think this is a big deal, but it is. It's so important to come to work well groomed. That could look completely different from all of us, but I know like with the type of work that we do, you can get hot and sweaty. So even if you're showing up in a slick bun, now it always screams that girl, and it does scream professional, but it can cause a lot of tension on your hair, and that tension can lead to breakage. So if that's something that you struggle with, you could do something as simple as wearing a clip, right? But we want to create that a look that is us, a look that attracts the type of clients that you want to come into your studio, and you're showing up every single day with that look in your uniform. Hair is put together, you're dressed nice, and you are saying that I am a leader in this industry, I am a professional. And it doesn't matter what type of business you have, meaning it doesn't matter if you're working from your home, it doesn't matter if you're in a little room as big as a closet, you are a professional. And if you wanted to be treated the way that you feel you are inside, like you're top notch, and you want to be treated like you are a leader in the industry, you have to show up as that. You have to put yourself out there as that. So when people see you, they're like, oh, that's Stephanie. She owns like this wellness studio, right? And you just give that vibe. The third thing that I want to talk about is a scent. Now, this is kind of crazy because it doesn't really seem like it makes that big of a deal, but having a scent at your studio is major. Have you ever walked into just like a spa or an office and you're like, oh my goodness, it smells so good in here. It is so clean and it smells just amazing. Those are the same vibes that we are taking with ourselves. especially when we're out and about. Everywhere you go, it gives you an opportunity to meet new people. Now, I don't walk around just like here's my card, here's my card, but I do walk around and I meet people and I engage with people every single day who look just like me, because I am a magnet for the clients that I want. So if I'm out and I'm like, oh, I see someone in a cute outfit, I'm like, oh, your outfit's so cute. They're like, oh, thank you, you look nice too. Or same thing with hair. These little small conversations open up the doors. A scent is a sneaky one. So imagine you have your signature look, your hair's done, and then you're like walking past someone and the scent catches them. For me, mine is a clean scent. You could be floral, whatever the case may be. But mine is a clean scent, and then I'm walking past someone and they're like, oh my goodness, you smell so good. What are you wearing? Okay, you see where I'm going? We just opened up the doors for conversations. You're like, oh, this is such and such, such and such. You know, I got it, I loved it. And then you can have short conversations with people. I've gotten so many clients at the grocery store from just regular smegular things, from just like my outfit, which is what I wear to work every day. Someone may ask about my shoes. Oh, your hair is so cute. You smell so good. And these are all things that most people think that are not important, but your clients are looking for. Your clients are looking for these things outside of work. Because let's be honest, the amount of people that we meet outside of work is technically way more. Let me reword that. The amount of conversations that we have outside of work is way more than the conversations that we have on social media, unless you're just on there all day or whatever. But just think about the people that you run into every single day and how these small conversations can turn into you having new clients, okay? Now, for me, I actually struggled with this because I was definitely 1000% a person who just rolled out of bed. Like, I would roll out of bed, throw on some jeans. It didn't necessarily matter if my shirt was wrinkled, but hey, I'm here. Now, once I started to incorporate those three things, the one thing that I noticed is when like new clients would come in, like they would walk through my door and literally like stare me up and down. And I'm like, that's weird, right? And then the more it happens, I'm like, okay, they're staring me up and down to see if I'm a representation of who they would like to give their money to, or who they're like, oh my goodness, I went to such and such. Because a lot of times clients don't tag you because you don't necessarily represent what they want on their page. You don't necessarily match the aesthetics that they have, because social media is definitely changing the way we do business. I mean, you could say it's not. You could say, oh, I don't care about stuff like that. But you will learn that if you want to be in this industry for a long time, it is about aesthetics. It's everything that we do is aesthetics. Everything that you should be doing right now should be for the vibes. And the vibes are what attract your clients. So if you're struggling to grow your business and you're like, I just can't get new clients, ask yourself, what are things that I could do to step it up a notch? How am I presenting myself to my clients? Am I showing up as that girl? Am I showing up as a leader, as an educator in this business? We're all like, I give the best service, I give the best service. You could give the best service, but if you're not showing up every single day, they're not knocking at the door. They're not gonna come running and screaming, because when they see you out, it's nothing about your appearance or the way you're carrying yourself that makes them want to get to know you, that makes them want to talk to you. So those are 3 super simple things that you can implement, and they will definitely help you glow up. Like, it doesn't seem like it's much, but trust me, it literally takes your business up a notch. So if you have any comments or questions, drop them below. And if you have experienced the glow up just from doing those 3 different things and showing up better at work, let me know, because I would love to hear like what you did and how long it took you before you saw results.